expect the next event on the track as the intermediate boys 1500 metres. And the athletes who finished 1-2 in the junior boys final 2 years ago in Gateshead meet again. This time, though, for the inter-boys title. The athletes to watch really there in the middle: Harvey Dixon of Hampshire, Luke Carroll of Gloucestershire, and Charlie Grice of Sussex. Well, let's take a look, shall we, at Luke Carroll, the defending champion, seeking his third English schools title. That's a fair old record when you consider he's still in the intermediate boys group. Here he is, the English schools junior champion from 2008, the inter-champion from 12 months ago, Luke Carroll. There he is, the shock of blonde hair. He's got a best time of 4:01.0, and that is in fact a UK under 15 record, so he's got a big future. And if we look at the UK record holder at this event, well, the name I've already mentioned this afternoon, a certain Steve Cram, 3:47.7 back in 1977. So 10 athletes lining up for the final of this intermediate boys 1500 metres. Luke Carroll there wearing the yellow vest of Gloucestershire. On his immediate left, Charlie Grice of Sussex, and on his right, Harvey Dixon of Hampshire. So 3 3/4 laps of the track. The championship record held by Johan Boaks, who was wearing the vest of Sussex when he ran 3:52.6 back in 1988. And Johan Boaks, Mike, he was another outstanding junior athlete. Perhaps never quite made the step up to senior level, but he was certainly at this level. He was one of the real stars, wasn't he?
Definitely was, and his winning time back in '88 was 3 minutes 52.6, and I'm sure the competitors would love to get close to that this afternoon. But back to this race, and it's number 30, Tom Purnell from Gloucestershire, who's taking them through the first 400 metres, and it looks a reasonable pace as they come up to the bell and around about 100 metre time, 45 seconds, so they're probably on round about 60 seconds for the first lap.
So Purnell has the lead. Also in the first 3 or 4 athletes is Matt Fairs of Middlesex, but pretty gentle pace at the moment. 10 athletes there, about 7 or 8, maybe 9 metres from first to last. Just injecting a little bit more speed there is Tom Purnell. Immediately behind him is Matt Fairs of Middlesex. There you see going through the camera wearing 61 is Jack Durham of North Yorkshire, the Gould athlete. 79, that's Charlie Grice of Sussex, the Phoenix AC athlete, and just you can see running wide as well, wearing 33 is Harvey Dixon of Hampshire. He was 4th in this final, Harvey Dixon, 12 months ago. But we're still really waiting for the decisive move. Just going to the front there, wearing 79 is Charlie Grice. Moving on to his shoulder is Cameron Boyack of Durham. They're wearing the purple vest of Durham. This time coming through to 800 metres, so just a little more than 700 to go. Who's going to be the first to make the break? Charlie Grice has the lead, the Sussex Schools champion, the Southern under-17 champion. He's just kicking on there, opening up a little bit of daylight. Harvey Dixon following him.
Well, they went through the 800 metres in 2:08, so that's 2 laps of 64 seconds, even pace. And it's still number 79, Charlie Grice from Sussex, who's taking them through in a slightly quicker pace now. And Harvey Dixon from Hampshire is closely behind him, and probably about 2 metres between these 2 athletes.
And they're wearing 25, Cameron Boyack now in 3rd place, and back there wearing 29 in 4th place is Luke Carroll, the defending champion, seeking his 3rd English schools title. He's got an awful lot of work to do as the defending champion if he is to retain the title here. But kicking on is Charlie Grice. Grice has got 2 or 3 metres. Back there in 2nd place is Harvey Dixon. And we're starting to see a bit of a move now from Cameron Boyack. And the defending champion, well, he looks beaten at the moment. But Charlie Grice it is, going down the back straight, 250 metres to go. Boyack of Durham closing the gap back to about 6 or 7 metres now. But Charlie Grice, well, he's kicking on here. He's got 7, 8, 9 metres now. It's been a very fine performance from the Southern under-17 champion. It's been a disappointing one from Luke Carroll. He must have had some recent injury problems. But Charlie Grice, in the end, is going to win here by 12 or 13 metres. Coming through for second place is Harvey Dixon of Hampshire. And it is the Durham athlete back there in third, Cameron Boyack. But in the end, it was very, very comfortable indeed for Charlie Grice of Sussex. So Charlie Grice, who runs his club athletics for Phoenix AC, famous club in Brighton, and rather reminiscent of another fine Brighton 1500-metre runner from a few years ago.
Yes, he does. He looks very much like Steve Ovett there, and of course Britain very, very strong over the years, particularly at junior level, and some of these athletes we're hoping will make the transition. But he looked very, very comfortable there. An excellent run there by Charlie Grice. I believe he's run a personal best, 3 minutes 52.25, and he looks so comfortable, Martin. So if he's running personal best, looking around, waving to the crowd, and a familiar finger up in the air, saluting the crowd, very similar, as you said, Martin, to Steve Ovett. He used to do that. Occasionally used to do a few other things. I love you to his girlfriend at the time. But a great 1500-metre run there by Charlie Grice from Sussex.
And also subject to confirmation, we could well have a new English schools best performance as well. Johan Vokes is with 352.6, may well have been wiped away there. Johan Vokes, he ran that for Sussex, of course. So Sussex very much the theme of 1500-metre running here over the course of the last couple of minutes. Well, let's turn our attention back to the field, shall we now?